Yep, we are in. There we go. Right at the tail of this pool. Brilliant. Happy days. That was a nice take. You can see a tree sort of sticking out there on the far side. That's just where it took about 5 foot off that. And it's on the wee Calvin again. Wee Calvin beadhead. Now, this is a nice pool. We look up, you see what it's like, and we look down. It's it shakes there. It's a nice long pool, and I'll tell you a wee bit about it. About 2 years ago, you couldn't have fished it, not with a fly anyway. There were branches all growing from the far side, well over halfway. So up at the top of the pool, I said, right, I'll remove one of these branches, and I got my saw out of the car and removed that branch. But see, once you start stuff like that, you can't stop. And I just kept going, and all the problem branches the whole way along it I cleared, and now it's a fantastic pool for fishing the fly. Whereas before you simply couldn't fish it at all. You'd have struggled to fish it with a spinner. And that wee bit of work's paying off because I'm into a fish. So that's what it's all about. So we're still on the 30th of July. Got a wee fish there earlier on down, maybe about £4. It was on the Calvin, and this one, which is also on the Calvin, and it's just hanging in the water in front of me. This isn't a particularly deep pool. I know how deep it is because I've been all through it with the waders when that day that I was clearing all those problem branches. So it's not a deep pool, it's a fast pool, but it's just absolutely beautiful for the fly. So can't really tell what size this is yet. Feels strong, but it's not doing much. It's just digging its head down and sitting in the one place really. Not really fighting much, just holding position there. But I don't want to jinx myself. It felt like a good hard take, like kind of felt the tap, and then I felt a second sort of tap as the fish turned with it, and that's when I thumped into it. It was a bit of a delayed strike, I think. Watch the video back and you'll probably see I struck immediately, but I think that's the way it happened in my mind. It's like a double tap, and it was the second sort of tap that I struck on. So just sitting here not doing much. I'd like it to do something, swim about, tire itself out so I can get it to the net, but just seeing the tail there. But no, not seeing the fish as much. Heavy plodding, holding in the current. Big tail, if that means anything. But yeah, just holding here. Feels a bit better than that your usual fish, although it's not tearing about the place. Just kind of holding fast where it is. The midgies are starting to get to me. So yeah, size 8 Calvin beadhead. Got a wee look at it there. Just looks your normal 5-pounder to me. My Calvin beadhead, size 8. Size 8 trout hook. Well, it'd be nice to get this in because this would be fish number 20 for the year. Something a bit interesting there. Nice, it's a nice milestone to reach in the season. Oh, there's your way up past me, very fast. Get that net out for a go. goodness, can't see anything yet. Oh, it's in, and it's a good one. I thought when I saw the tail come up earlier on in the fight, I thought it was a good one, but I didn't want to say. And then just pull in a wee 3-pounder, you know. But that is it's a nice fish. Look at that hook out. That's the hook out. Let me get a picture here. Keep that fish with its head upstream. Picture done. Fish is safe in the net, and it's away. Fantastic. That was great. That was great. That was a good fish. I'm going to give that £6. It was, I didn't want to call it early on in that fight there. I saw the tail and I thought that's a wee bit bigger than your usual wee 4-pounder, you know. It's, yeah, that was good. That was good to get that. And the wee faithful Calvin beadhead, he's taking a battering tonight, poor wee Calvin, but that's what you tie them for. So no, happy with that. That was a nice fish. We'll call that £6. I think that's a fair estimate. So thanks for watching, everyone.